be realistic and let's be honest. I'm not saying this because Atiku is from the north, but Atiku has built and maintained a relationship with the South for over 2 decades. He has friends, brothers across Nigeria, and you cannot say the same of Peter Obi. And this is a person that wants to be president. The North is not against Peter Obi because he's a Southerner. Wallahi, we are not against him because he's a Southerner. But we are against Peter Obi because he hasn't and has never, create any relationship with us. Let me tell you something. You see, Rochas Okorocha, the likes of Amechi, believe me, had it been they have this, this fan base that Obi has, believe me, 2023, Peter Obi would have even surpassed Atiku. Because you see, for Rochas, he has always been in connection with North. Here in the North, we recognize Rochas as our brother. I grew up in Sokoto State. I can show you a school that he built where the Almajris on the streets, school there. You see, we do look at that and say, yes, this guy mean well for us. But we cannot say the same of Peter Obi. And whenever a northerner said that he will not be support Peter Obi, you the obedient, most of the obedient, they will come and start attacking us.
Okay, let me respond a little bit. Please, okay. Me and you are going to Karakata FIFA, just stay, we'll speak a lot.
I'm not going.
You see, my guy, I have spent 58 years in the North. One mistake that you've pointed out, the mistake that we obedience are doing. Let me also point the mistake that you Northerners are doing. You see, you've held a narrative for too long. Now that you are becoming wiser and, freeing ourselves from those narratives, you are becoming uncomfortable. You want a political atmosphere where the North writes and dictates the narrative. You want Peter Obi to do certain ways before he qualifies to earn your vote. And we are telling you that the obedient cross across North, South. There are Northerners that are obedient, Muslims that are obedient, and they're in everything. They're in Kano, they're in Katsina, where you are from. But the truth is that you, particularly the Muslim North, you want it to be that, okay, what relationship did Tinubu build with the North for him to become president? Because he rigged Buhari in and forced himself and bring fake bishop and fake this thing. Must somebody you are not looking at what has Atiku told us that he's going to do if he's elected? What exactly? Tell me one strongest point Atiku said he's going to do. Tell me one strongest point Tinubu said he's going to do. Here is somebody who has told you over and over how the country is destroyed, how he's going to fix it, what he's going to do, what he's not going to do. He has told you everything. Look, my friend, safe. The moment you started speaking, I know that you think you own a narrative that comes out of a place of intelligence. But the truth is that your narrative still come out of a place of bias. Because why the North have always think that they own the narrative? Because over time, we Southerners, we've not taken politics seriously. We don't come out to vote. We don't even aspire to be president. We just want to go about our normal business while you run politics. But we've given you this politics long enough. You have been messing it up. 8 years of Buhari, what did he do with it? I'm sure if this program had come out during Buhari's time, you would have found excuses to support him. The truth is that you don't want Peter Obi because he's an Igbo man. Because somewhere in the gathering of Northerners, you have vowed that you say if it was Rochas, I can bet you with my life That if Rochas was there and is contesting against a Muslim northerner, you still would have not voted for Rochas. You are just saying this because the situation has not presented itself. You understand what I'm saying? So the truth has to be said. The North, which you belong to, must come out of this. We cannot vote for the South. Because if you feel you can't vote for Peter Obi, we too cannot vote for Atiku. That Atiku has established a strong relationship with Peter Obi that has been going to Sokoto. Peter Obi was with the emir of Sokoto. Was it not Peter Obi that went to meet a Muslim cleric? That a Muslim cleric gave him it's not a turban, that big coat. Another Muslim cleric came up and said that why should they vote for Peter Obi? That Peter Obi is the one who unalived Saudana of Sokoto. The truth is that you don't paint it. I've stayed too long enough to know where you are coming from. The truth is that even if Peter Obi converts to Muslim today, the father is an Igbo man, you won't vote for him. Even if Peter Obi has been even if Peter Obi marry Aisha Mohammed, you will not vote for him. You have vowed Peter Obi, an Igbo man, can never be president. So don't come with this narrative trying to be politically correct that you are towing a line of intellectual narrative that Peter Obi is the one. One even came and said Peter Obi was attending churches. So because Peter Obi is going to contest for presidency, he should not go to church and serve his God again. When Tinubu was picking Muslim ticket, something that I know that Hausas will never accept Christian ticket. You didn't crucify Tinubu for Muslim ticket, but you are willing to crucify Tinubu for you are willing to crucify Obi for sorry. You didn't crucify Tinubu for Muslim ticket, but you are willing to crucify Obi for just visiting church. My guy, we must stop the hypocrisy. But I'll give you a chance to respond to my narrative. Go ahead, safe. You on WhatsApp, just hang on. I'll get back to you.
Sorry thank you. I don't think with what this guy said, I don't think you should even explain or reply to your word because there's nothing making sense in what I'm hearing. We are talking.
I'm sorry, sir. If you
no, don't say no, Chris Rock. Don't say there's nothing making. See, one thing I do on this platform is giving respect to everybody's opinion, but I will never qualify your opinion. Highest, I will counter with my opinion, and I will never tell you my own opinion is better than your own. He has said his own, that we are the problem of Peter Obi, and I've also said my own that you too, you are the problem of Atiku because the political awareness in the South has grown far more than it was before. If the North feels Peter Obi is not their choice, and this is the best we South have brought out to be voted for, Peter Obi is the best so far we are bringing for Nigeria to vote for, and still it doesn't meet up to your standard because he doesn't have a relation with the North. I'm telling you that you do not own the narrative. You cannot tell us how we should do before you vote for us. All we are going to assure is that whatever you do today, we will keep it in mind. We will reciprocate you when next you are coming. So respond to my narrative, safe.
Thank you, Mr. Host. You see, firstly, you talk about Buhari's government.
Yes.
I believe it's because you don't know me. That's why you are maybe attaching me with Buhari's government. I've been very strong critic during Buhari's tenure because coming from Katsina State and the president is also coming from my state, and my state is bedeviling with insecurity. You see, I sat down and said to myself that this doesn't make sense. You can follow me or you can check my post through Twitter. I criticize Buhari's government for good 4 years. I'm being honest. For good 4 years, his last 4 years. So, Mr. Host and everyone listening, I'm not saying that Peter Obi should come and romance the North.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that he hasn't built any relationship with us.
That is also what I'm telling you.
Excuse me, sir,
okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I hold back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So he hasn't built that strong relationship with us. That's all I'm saying. I'm not, wallahi, to God who made me, I have any problem with any Southerner.
Okay, safe. I'm very sorry.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I want to make a point.
Yeah.
You see, one thing that I realized at the end of Buhari's tenure is that the leadership of this country has nothing to do with the place you are coming from. Buhari came from Katsina State, and he neglected Katsina State. There is no any single project of Buhari standing today in Katsina State. And this is a person that ruled us for 8 years. So please, sir, I'm not biased.
I know. I'm not saying you're biased. You see, the beauty of a conversation is that if you have said rubbish, I would have removed you. If you had said anything rubbish, I would have removed you. Now, you see, yes, I agree with you. Building a relationship is part of, expecting votes. But don't make it look as that is the only yardstick for Peter Obi to surmount before the North will vote for him. What about other attributes? He's a very honest man. This is the only governor in all the years that said he finished, paid off all debt, paid off all pension, and still left money for his successor to use. How many governors leave office and live without debt for the state? Now people are saying that he didn't build school. He didn't. Go and look at the manifesto he presented, for which the people of Anambra voted for him. The people of Anambra didn't vote for him to come and make new roads. The people of Anambra didn't vote for him to come and build new school. The people of Anambra voted for him to come and reset Anambra State, which he did perfectly. He did perfectly. The schools, the students in Anambra were coming last. At the point in Anambra State, there was this lackluster interest in school. He brought Anambra from 28 to number 1 in academics. Today, you have students from Anambra State scattered all over the world. There are medical practitioners all over the world. There are engineers all over the world. There are many. Today, if Peter Obi comes in, the day they announce Peter Obi as president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I can tell you that all the Igbo investors in outside this country, millions of them will flood in. Imagine people coming with their $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $500,000, $200, all of them flooding in 1 year. Do you know the type of investment that will reflect? How many people, if you say that, how many people will Atiku, by just putting Atiku as president, how many investors will Atiku as a person attract to Nigeria, just naming Atiku as president? I think the problem with the northern politicians is whenever they patch them with politicians in the south, it is that political superiority complex. They believe that the southern politicians are inferior to them, and therefore, when it comes to choosing, the northern politicians should choose first. What is left should go to the south. My brother, I will say it to you unequivocally. If Atiku cannot see himself today as a godfather, check out what the Southerners are saying. The Southerners are not saying step aside. The Southerners are saying be a godfather. For once, let us see the North aligning with the Southeast. For once, do the first favor and see if we will not return the favor next time. This idea, I've asked the question severally. Nobody has answered me. Is there a meeting that was held somewhere that said an Igbo man will not rule this country? The Igbos have brought in their best of the best. Peter Obi is better than Rocha Sokorocha. I know Rocha Sokorocha in Jos. Yeah, what's the name of that hotel? Lamond. You in WhatsApp. Hold on, I'll get back to you. The WhatsApp guy, hold on, I'll get back to you. I know Rocha Sokorocha. He had a hotel in Lamond. He had a boutique in Josia. I mean, hotel, Lamont Hotel, and furniture this thing. One in Abuja. Today, his wealth is multiple than what I knew him. We don't want thieves as president. What you should be telling me is safe. an intellectual from your English. What you be telling me is the character of the individual, how he has. This is Peter Obi that has gone to many schools, Kellogg, Harvard, has built himself. No, we are not interested in relationship. We're interested in the value the person carries. And what he has told us, what has Atiku told you that he's going to do? Tell me the major thing he says he's going to do. If for one thing you said Atiku is going to do, I'm going to give you 3 things that Peter Obi says he's going to do. And let's continue and see who will run out of ideas. We keep following. That is how we got Tinubu into power. We got voted Tinubu. Tinubu didn't tell us anything he's going to do other than he's going to hit the ground running on the first day. And the second day, on the first day he will hit the ground running. Second day he will keep on running. Third day he will not stop running. I mean, what's that? We brought a comedian to become the president and now we are suffering for it. And you want us to do the same mistake. And then, why do we keep voting for old people? Why is it a force that we must be ruled by old people who should be in their home, carrying their grandchildren in their laps and be proud that they've lived a good life and they should be somewhere giving advice to the younger generation. Please let these old people go. Whatever they have done, we cannot, because Maradona is a good player. We cannot put Maradona in the Argentine team.
Please.
Hold on. I'll round up now. This guy in WhatsApp. This guy in Niger State, IBB is still alive. We can't say let's bring IBB now because he has surpassed his age. Let's give this guy in WhatsApp. He has been there for so long. Hello, are you there?
I'm here, my senior brother.
So I get 3 minutes, then we give say because I know that the discussion is heated now and everybody wants to talk. So speak.
Yes, okay. Okay, my brother, my concern is this thing of disfranchising some Igbos in Lagos. Do you see what APC tried to do in
tribalism, the pettiness, since APC came to power in 2015, Nigeria has no peace. I have taken this record for a very long time now. And every day is playing out. And the only person that everybody is afraid of now is Peter. So the Peter Obi obedient and movement. I'm here in Abuja. I was one of those who make sure that our vote counts here in Abuja. And under the first rain of that year was during that election here in Abuja. So I just believe that we can make it again. We can do it for him. We can do it for ourselves again, because all this distraction that we're having from ethnic bigots and all the rest of them from the southwest and all that should not be a problem at all. And for the north, I just believe that Atiku is just the major issue when it comes to endorsing Obi hands down. Atiku should be able, for me, my advice to him is that he should be able to just be that father and say, okay, my time is up. Let me support a candidate that is widely accepted by the people. And with that, it's going to just be a very flying color for the obedient from that moment. It's only when Atiku comes out and say, oh, I'm still going to run, then we'll begin to have issues again within the north. But for now, I think everybody will just, sit back and see how we can continue to work for the betterment of this country, because the only country we have right now is Nigeria. We don't have any other country. Look at the whole world now. They are rejecting us. Everywhere we go, they are rejecting Nigerians. And the place we need now is our home. And we cannot continue to allow lunatics to take over our asylum. It's long overdue. It's long overdue, And for me, I think the more we press now, the more we come together, the better it is for us. And this is the time for us to start working together. I told a friend of mine who was calling me from Lagos 2 days ago, telling me about the naming of Charlie Boy's bus stop to become Olumide or Lamide. I said those are psychological warfare against the people who stands to vote again for Peter Obi. We have one here in Abuja by Gwarimpa. It was never named by anybody. It was just the love that people have for the man, and because the man's house is close to the road there,
exactly,
they call it Charlie Boy. They call it Charlie Boy. So if tomorrow now somebody will wake up and say, oh, we will name this place Animal Farm, no longer Charlie Boy, it makes no sense. That is how petty the whole politics has become in Nigeria, and it's shameful.
It's very, very shameful.
So, I think everything, every instrument, every resources we need to gather to begin to strengthen this movement, we will do it. This time around, we will be victorious. I so much believe that we will be victorious. And two, INEC, we should watch INEC very well now, because INEC, for me, is the major problem. INEC. INEC, we should know how to really begin to call out INEC as it stands now. If not, that their magic glitch will not exist. And nobody know what they are going to come up with again. Nobody know what they are going to come up with. And for those who are from the south, the Easterners, who are hell-bent on propagating false narrative against Obi didn't work, Obi stole money, Obi did this, Obi did not invest. I just pity, I don't know what to say, I pity all of us. Because your foolishness is a shame to us.
Exactly.
Because you are not seeing what we are seeing. If you are seeing what you are seeing right now, that people can no longer, there is no middle class now as it stands in Nigeria. There is no middle class. We used to have back in the days during PDP here in Abuja, LPO. LPO was a part of business that if a contractor or a company want to buy commodity, or a construction company, they will issue an LPO to you to tell you, okay, go and supply us 3 trailer of cement, go and supply us 2 truck of diesel. There is no LPO right now in the system. And this LPO was also part of the business that is helping the middle class people like us who are not politicians, who are just surviving on a daily basis. There is no LPO since APC come to government. So for me, I think Obi is the last chance we have. Everybody, every household, we should laud him better than yesterday.
Good. I disagree with this PDP suggesting Obi to come. Because, you see, they are good in anti-party. Know it that Wike is there. Anything that it has to do with Wike, me personally, I will never go there. He's the one that introduced this anti-party and made it officially in Nigeria. Yesterday I was watching on internet, I saw Fayoshe being endorsed by APC or something like that. He's still wearing the cap of PDP. I don't understand this kind of a thing. So me, I don't believe anything PDP. I so much believe in that ADC. Now everybody is wounded lion there. You understand me? So if they can give Obi that tip and give him a moral support like Atiku people and others old people, we are planning to win. We are not planning for them to hear our name. If they really want to take over the power from APC, that place I said the other day, everybody has to swallow his pride, his ego, bring it down. We are planning to win. You understand me? So, the issue of going to that place that Wike did, Mr. Oraka, Wike is Wike. The mind there is being corrupt. When they were telling this chairman PDP from Yobe State, what's his name? They were telling him, I heard from this Arai TV, Rufai, handle the issue of this man. Call Wike to order. Nobody did that. Today, Wike is in PDP, championing PDP. Wike is in APC, championing APC. I don't understand. It's not advisable. It's not advisable at all to go back to PDP.
Okay, thank
I
you.
see it as a losing formula. You understand?
It is quite sad. I mean, APC, they've really destroyed the country to a large extent. And I think at this point, we must. I find it difficult to understand why we now have a candidate in the person of Peter Obi, who, in all honesty, have shown transparency, competence.
Too audience, just hear me out. No, when they were doing some of those things, at a point you almost got angry with some of them why they will be thinking away. Want to repeat in 2027? I don't mind. You will be surprised. You will see a man that will be on that INEC office that will pour himself fear from head to toe and will set himself on fire. Let the whole world have it on record that this nonsense has repeated itself again. That is the extent, that is the level, that is the point where we are. To take it by force. Peter Obi is already the man, known by everybody, known by the opposition, known by the government itself. But Peter will not keep his hand like this and power will put into his hand. No. I also heard a cry of one of our content creators yesterday. I don't know his name very well to mention his name. Yesterday was crying and was directing his message directly to Peter Obi, asking him if he knows he is not ready